Hello everybody and welcome back, where today we're recapping some PSVR news from the last week, from game announcements to rumours to teasers of things to come from the studio Ndreams, creators of Synapse. There's a whole load to talk about here for the future of PSVR2 and also other VR platforms, as some of these games are coming to other VR platforms, but all of it is very, very exciting. So, as always, if you do enjoy the content and like VR and PSVR2, that's pretty much all we talk about here every single day, so please feel free to like and subscribe. We just hit 10,000 subs, which has just blown my mind completely, and we're continuing onwards and upwards as soon as possible. Anyway, starting us off, Ghosts of Tabor are teasing once more that PSVR2 might be right around the corner. Apparently a month ago, they submitted to Sony, had some issues with QA, as many devs do. That's a normal thing, especially for PSVR2 games, and I'm assuming they've resubmitted, and judging by their Twitter posts, we are getting closer and closer to that launch. I did reach out for comment from the Ghost of Tabor devs. However, they said they had nothing to share about the PSVR2 port at this current time, but couldn't wait for the moment when they could talk about it. This is standard like developer PR talk, but it does seem like things are actually moving now. They are teasing it on their Twitter, so it could be within the next month, it could be by fall, we don't really know, but hopefully we get an indication sooner rather than later that's more than just teasers. A huge sale kicked off on the PS Store. This is the Essential Pick sale, kicked off on the 3rd of July. There are quite a few global deals like Hubris, Organ Quarter, Sushi Ben, which I absolutely loved, Synth Riders, and Tiger Blade and Ultra Wings 2, and Umurangi Generation across the globe, and then a couple of region-specific ones, and some regions do have Gran Turismo 7 Deluxe Edition on sale. So if you want to have a look at those, take a look at your PS Store, and there'll be a couple of PSVR2 games on sale there that you might not have just yet. So take a look. Another game is being ported to PSVR2. This time, it is called Mare. This is a port of an older PSVR game, I believe, and you wake up stirred from a dream asleep with an unknown purpose, and you find yourself in the strange lands of Mare, embodying a mysterious artificial bird. As you take on this adventure, it will utilize full eye-tracking gameplay, fast exploration and strange landscapes, 8 chapters to immerse yourself in, and an ambient atmosphere and otherworldly music throughout. This seems a bit like a guided VR experience, like an adventure, but it could be quite soothing for some people, and I can't wait to check it out. Hopefully it does well and shows that people are still porting to PSVR2, so no need to panic, as some outlets would tell you. We got a little bit of an indication about the next Resident Evil on PSVR2 as well. We've speculated in the past whether this would happen, given the leaks of Resi 9 possibly going fully open world, but the studio director of Resident Evil, who did Resident Evil 7, who is in charge of the next Resident Evil title, by the name of Yamakawa, said VR also matches with the Resident Evil franchise really well. I would like VR to get much more popular with the public, since headsets can be still quite expensive and heavy. I would love for the kits to continue getting lighter and more affordable to make it more approachable to the general audience. They said they're committed to expanding the VR market by porting the Resi games to PSVR2 in particular, which is what they've been doing, and it's sold a lot of headsets, and they plan to undertake more challenges like this in the future. So hopefully that's a good indication that when Resi 9 rolls around, we'll have either PSVR2 support at launch or later on in the dev cycle. A game that has haunted the monthly games list for a couple of months now, Skyclimb has finally got its trophy list on PSN. Now this indicates that it's coming out soon, and I think they're aiming for a mid-month launch for July on this one, as they said on their Twitter. So hopefully Skyclimb now comes out without a hitch, because it seems like a fun, more family-friendly based experience where you parkour around and do challenges. We also got an indication recently of what the Swordsman VR studio, Sin Studio, is doing. Now, I can't really say much because all of the information and gameplay that I've seen is locked to the Discord and I can't share anything from it. There's a limit on the amount of invites going around, and I don't want to share anything that'll get me into trouble, but essentially they revealed a little while ago that they were going to try and get those Swordsman mechanics and put them in a PvP online game. Now, from what I've seen and what I've heard, this is going faster than I expected it would be, and it's shaping up to be something really, really cool. Again, I can't say much else, but if you're looking for a PvP melee-focused game over the next few years, they're probably going to be cooking up something pretty special with this one. The rumour mill is also spinning in the realm of Gran Turismo 7, as I think the live championships are coming up, and the rumour is a new track will be added to the game very shortly, and everything points to it being the Canadian Grand Prix track. Used in the F1 season, it's a very familiar track to a lot of racers, one that's been asked for. I particularly do like this track, so I'm excited to see if it definitely will come to the game, along with a couple of new cars is the standard update when a track gets added, so we'll see what happens in the coming weeks. On July 25th as well, I haven't mentioned this in any other video, and I need to because Walkabout is such a good game, Mighty Coconut are adding their probably most ambitious map yet, in my opinion, in terms of IPs and money. They're adding a Wallace and Gromit themed map that just looks absolutely charming on July 25th. If you buy any Walkabout DLC, make it this one. It's a big one. They put a lot into it, and the behind the scenes have been so charming and just shows the excitement of the dev team, and I'm so excited to get my hands on it because it looks damn good. So that is Walkabout Mini Golf on July 25th. It's getting a Wallace and Gromit themed course, officially licensed and everything. And finally, Ndreams teased their next project. A couple days ago, they said today's the 1-year anniversary of Synapse, or Synapse, as I've been told off by saying Synapse in the past. We can't believe so many of you came along on this journey with us, and we appreciate you all showing so much love to Synapse and Ndreams. They then followed this up with a quote retweet saying, just wait for what it's forming the foundation of going forward. Now, I also quote retweeted the same tweet saying, just wait and see what's coming with this one, because I am privy to a couple of things similar to the Swordsman stuff. Again, I can't say much here, but I'm incredibly excited for the future of what this means from what they've said in their tweet. They seem to be teasing the future of a basis of something else bouncing off of what they built in Synapse, and Synapse has some of the best shooting mechanics and traversal mechanics, and also it looks absolutely stunning on the PSVR2. So whatever they cook up next, I'm sure it's going to be something great, and hopefully we don't have too long to wait to see what that is. Anyway, that'll do us for today's PSVR news recap. These are becoming a little bit of a regular thing. Every time news kind of piles up and it's not really enough to talk about in a video each, it's always worth jumping in and making one of these to keep people informed of things they might not have heard about. So please do let me know if you're enjoying this format. Thank you all for watching once again. Thank you to our patrons and YouTube members, Luke Bentley, Phil Irving, Hazit Mirza, Ace Gamer, Hippie Pickle, Jin007, License to Chill, Sun, WTF, Piosco, and Fat Controllers. If you want to join the Patreon or YouTube membership, all those links are down below, along with the Discord, which is free, if you want to come and talk to me or anybody else in this PSVR2 community. Thank you all for watching once again, and I'll see you all in the next one.